in the thick of it right now. Lots of light to moderate rain in northwest Wisconsin, and even seeing moderate rain down the I-35 corridor in east central Minnesota. The heaviest of the rain still along that north shore thanks to that orographic lift factor. That's where we just have all this wind just being pushed up against the terrain there along the north shore. And once you get to 169 and up Highway 53 past Cotton, that's where you're looking at a batch of light to moderate snow that has led to some partially covered roadways. Grand Rapids, for example, we showed you Highway 2 there looking partially covered as well. Though, like I said, things will get worse before they get better. And with that, the chances of severe weather, we also have some chances of tornadoes. Now, elevated chances of some weak tornadoes from Brainerd into Aiken and Hinckley. And now I say weak tornadoes. That's kind of like saying a small NBA player, still an NBA player, right? Still about around that freezing mark today. Really towing the line with, are we going to be seeing significant icing or just plain old rain? Winter weather advisory in place because of that icing potential into northeast Minnesota, north central Minnesota, the South Shore, Gogebic County included, and Carleton County. So yeah, that's the first round of winter weather we got. Freezing rain later today. Then breaking the action tomorrow morning before some snow and mix return later on to Saturday afternoon. Looking a little bit colder with the secondary system, I will say.
The forecast has definitely improved over the last 24 to 48 hours. You know, behind me, we're still dry right now. That's the finish line for Grandma's Marathon, and it will be a soggy sight to see, but we're expecting less rain than we were anticipating this time yesterday and less thunderstorm activity. So let's jump forecast on the way. Looking forward to, you know, an excellent day today and tomorrow. And I'm here at Cooper Elementary with Cooper Cub right here. How's it going, Cooper? Oh, he's excited for the first day of school, and I'm excited as well to tell you about this excellent forecast we have.
Leaves are full of green chlorophyll, a chemical that produces sugar from water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. However, in the fall, cooler temperatures and lower sun angles cut off the chlorophyll in the leaves, causing other chemicals to shine through, leading to these beautiful fall colors.
No matter where you go, it's hard to beat the view in the Northland, so get out there and explore before the leaves fall. In the foliage, Tony Nargi, Northern News Now.
Once bundled for a run in frigid temperatures, the next challenge is finding a place to run that isn't covered in snow or ice.
Which is key to runners like Duluth Parks and Rec Trails coordinator Matt Andrews, who says it's important to cross-train in the winter, not only to stay in shape, but also to expand outdoor opportunities in the colder months.
And then Saturday looking dry. So for today, it's not too bad. 42 degrees, mostly cloudy, but calm winds out there. And then as we go on into the weekend, things cool on down behind that cold front. And quick sports update for y'all. The Timberwolves have won their 4th in a row. They've been really coming on strong to end the year. They're now 45-32. Still a good chance of getting 50 wins on the season. And they win 105-90 over the Brooklyn Nets there. And it was on the back of Anthony Edwards, who had 28 points. And then shout out to Rudy Gobert. He had a double-double, picking up 18 boards in the effort.
Yes, not all seasons are the same length. Winter, spring, summer, and autumn have slight differences because of Earth's elliptical orbit. So what are you guys thinking?
Natalie, you go first.
I'll do winter because it feels like it's forever here. So
That's a fair answer.
I'm going to say summer.
Sydney Whitty!
Oh!
Wow!
I'm getting
2 in a row.
all the things, getting the gift card, getting a coffee.
She's getting the gift card. Unreal. That is a great answer.
Buy a lottery.
There, Sydney. Yes, great job, Sydney Whitty. Better luck next time, Natalie. Yes, summer, 93 days and 15 hours long, the longest season. And welcome on back. Time 6:45, and we're tracking a potent spring snowstorm that is on the way. Currently getting organized just east of Denver, but out ahead of it, producing already some light to moderate snow in the eastern Dakotas, as well as some rain in Nebraska. We'll start to see those first batches of snow showers make their way into the Northland later on this afternoon and evening, but steady snow doesn't arrive until overnight tonight. That's when those winter storm warnings go into effect, and then we'll see them last all the way until 7 p.m. for most of northeast Minnesota. Bayfield, Douglas counties, as well as Pine County and southern Aiken County winter storm warning in effect until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So this storm getting organized just east of Denver. As I mentioned, it'll slide over Kansas today and then start to track north tonight as it does so, bringing with it a swath of heavy snow. We'll see some warmer advection with this storm, leading to a changeover from snow to some rain-snow mix, and then all rain across central and northwest Wisconsin, as well as the UP. Meanwhile, in northeast Minnesota, especially up along the North Shore,
Heavy snow continues all day tomorrow, and this is a mainly snow event. So walk you through this hour by hour. Today, clouds fill on in, winds pick on up. We'll see those first snow showers arrive this afternoon. Steady, so the snow doesn't arrive until after 10 p.m. And then by midnight, most of the Northland starting to accumulate snow. Northwest Wisconsin, east central Minnesota, and then most of northeast Minnesota. All temperatures sitting right around that 30-degree mark. So snow that does fall will be heavy and wet, tough to move. By the time we get on into tomorrow morning, you can really see that lake and terrain influence out along the North Shore there. Heavy bands of snow all the way from Grand Marais into Duluth. Meanwhile, snow just starting to get organized south of Duluth for that second wave that we'll see through tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon. That arrives around 9 or 10 a.m. and you can see into northwest Wisconsin here, temperatures still above freezing, so we'll be struggling to accumulate, but with that heavy snow for some of us, and you can really see those deeper shades of blue there making their way into Bayfield and Douglas County, as well as into the Twin Ports, where we sit below the freezing mark and snow is still accumulating pretty nicely. As we get on into the middle of the day now, this is when that sun angle factor comes into play. We're looking at that early April sun angle, which is similar to that of early September. So because of that, snow will struggle to accumulate when it's not coming down heavily. But in north central Minnesota, snow will be moderate to heavy at times, still moderate to heavy at times up the North Shore. So you're still accumulating snow there. Meanwhile, northwest Wisconsin, also into the UP, looking at mixing or wet snow that is struggling to accumulate, so lesser amounts expected there. By Wednesday evening, that's when things settle on down. We'll see mainly just light snow showers and light snow across the international border, and then everything dries on up by Thursday morning. When all is said and done, 6 to 10 inches of fresh snowfall from International Falls down to the Brainerd Lakes, into Aiken and into Duluth. Duluth leaning closer to that 10 inches than that 6 inches, especially up on the hill. Lesser amounts immediately by the shoreline, but once you get into the North Shore, especially those higher elevations, Grand Marais all the way down to Two Harbors, 10 to 14 inches of snow, and then into areas like Hayward, Siren, and Ashland, 3 to 6 inches of snow because of those warmer temperatures and mixing 1 to 3 inches of snow into Ironwood. That's because of that snow to wintry mix. That's the precipitation type you'll see on Wednesday. Snow changes over to wintry mix through the late morning hours into the early afternoon of Wednesday. Mainly snow into Duluth and northeast Minnesota. So as far as those commutes go, good this afternoon and evening. Very poor tomorrow morning. That will be the worst of the commutes. Starting to improve Wednesday afternoon thanks to that high sun angle, and then definitely improving as precipitation wraps up Thursday morning. As far as winds go, we'll see gusts up to 40 miles per hour come Wednesday afternoon. Could be blizzard conditions along the shoreline in Cook County. That's where you're sitting at 10 degrees in Grand Marais right now. 23 as you step out the door right now in Duluth. It's not too bad right now, but conditions deteriorate, especially tonight into tomorrow, and all day tomorrow, travel looking treacherous.